Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today I finished Marvel's Avengers on the PS4. I just got out of the shower. I was kind of like thinking about the game and all. And I wanted to do some quick thoughts on the game itself. Yeah, as many of you already know, the game follows a games as a service type of thing. Yeah, like think of Destiny, but I don't know exactly where to begin with this game. It's kind of like a looter brawler type of game, I guess. Third-person action-adventure game, mission-based, of course, like Destiny. You go on missions, you pick your characters, your strike team, and you go on missions. And within these missions, you have your main objective in the story, and then you have like sub-objectives, like maybe rescuing some civilians or Inhumans, getting a loot box, defeating an enemy to get better gear, things like that. Generally, the game is all right. The game is good. Honestly, I'm gonna say straight off the bat, like the biggest annoyance that I had with the game, after the fact that the game sometimes tends to throw everything it's got at you. Like, the thing that annoyed me more than that is the camera itself. I found myself wrestling and getting very frustrated with the camera more than anything else. Okay, like, it'll spin out of control sometimes, and sometimes it happens at pivotal moments when I'm fighting a boss or something. It'll just do it, like when I'm trying to aim for the weak spot of the boss. I feel it's intentional sometimes, so I don't know when the camera's gonna betray me. But I'm honestly surprised that an issue like that exists in this game. I mean, come on guys, it should have been fixed by now. I got the game, I pre-ordered it, so I got early access for a few days, but even after the official release date, this issue is still here. Like, what the heck, guys, come on. So the game basically follows the Avengers and Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel, and there was an incident that happened in San Francisco. They call it A-Day, which in turn, the result of that was Captain America dying, and you know, people getting superpowers, and then they end up calling them Inhumans and things like that. So, and Kamala Khan happened to be there at the time, and she got her stretchy superpowers. So she, like 4 years later, I think, after the events of A-Day, she decides to set out and basically reassemble the Avengers. So yeah, I mean, that's basically the whole thing, reassembling the Avengers and getting the team back together and finding out what happened that day on A-Day, getting to the bottom of it and reassembling the Avengers. So yeah, that's pretty much the plot. I may have oversimplified it, but that's because, of course, I don't want to spoil anything. And of course, the death of Captain America is something that you see in basically like the first 10 minutes of the game, or like first half an hour. But yeah, there are many events that occur later on and things like that. And I liked the plot. I actually enjoyed the plot pretty much. Sadly, they decided to go with a games of service approach. I was really hoping that they would have gone for a purely single player experience. Think of, you know, like Spider-Man or Batman, Spider-Man 2018, or like the Batman Arkham series. I would have really hoped that they would have gone with that approach, but it kind of makes sense in a way, I guess, just a little bit, in terms of co-op and things like that, the multiplayer side of things, in terms of co-op. But the whole looter thing and getting more gear, I don't really like that system, man. Like, it really annoys me, especially in a game like this, and also Assassin's Creed. But you know, it is what it is. Thankfully, you can just open up the menu, hold down L2, and equip your beta gear automatically. You don't have to dig and look through all of the pieces that you get and stuff. If when your inventory fills up, you just dismantle what you don't want, the lesser gear, and you're good to go. So I found myself doing that a lot. Thankfully, the game never crashed or anything like that. The game was pretty much stable. The only thing that really annoyed me was the camera, of course, as I mentioned before. And only once where I guess the scripting didn't work out the way it should, so the characters were dormant. An event was supposed to happen, but it didn't for some reason. So it just they just stood there as is, and I couldn't pause and exit. So I had to turn off the application and then replay the mission and finish it off. But thankfully, I wasn't too far deep into the mission, just the first 10 minutes of that mission. So yeah. Okay, this is gonna sound silly, but I haven't tried Spider-Man yet. I mean, I'm on PS4, but I haven't gotten the chance to try Spider-Man yet. So I gotta do that. And I'll be uploading a few more videos, like the post end game content and all that, when I get the chance. So I mean, I paid a few extra bucks for the early access. Might as well take advantage of the whole thing, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So all in all, the game was enjoyable. Besides the camera issue, I found myself enjoying the game. If you have a group of friends who are gung ho, they're ready to jump in with you anytime, yeah, go for it, man. You guys are gonna have fun. I could see myself, if I had 3 other people always ready to play the game at any time, I do see myself having fun with them. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. That pretty much sums up my thoughts. Thanks for checking out the video, guys, and we'll see you all soon. Take care. Peace.